Hello guys, welcome back to part 3. I couldn't fit it into 2 parts, but part 3 is going to be super short, but thanks for coming back. So Mubahilah. I think that I ran out of time and I might have got cut off in part 2. I'll just read the last sentence of I guess before I got cut off, and I was on the last word and I think it got cut off. But anyways, it said the perpetrators of this tyranny and injustice were those who had seen with their own eyes Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, alayhi salam, going to the contest of Mubahilah with the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and his sons on that day, that event, Mubahilah. So what it means is, just to refresh your memory, when it says the tyranny and the perpetrators of this tyranny and injustice, where it's talking about the people who killed the sons of the Holy Prophet, the grandsons, but those whom he always used to call his sons. He used to always parade them around when they were children, parade them around on his shoulders, and introduce them to everyone as his sons. And of course they grew up. I think some people don't realize that they grew up. Some people think they died as children, but they grew up and became imams themselves. Well, Imam Hussein didn't, but Imam Hassan did for a very short time, 4 months, his caliphate. So those people who witnessed this event ended up killing them later when they were adults, long after the Prophet died. Peace be upon him and his family. Okay, as indicated through the event of Mubahilah, the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam are representatives of the path of truth, and their enemies are the upholders of, what's the opposite of truth? Falsehood. And it's always been that way, and it is still today. The enemies of Islam, and they call themselves Muslim. They actually call themselves, the people who did this to the family of the Prophet were Muslims. Well, so they say. I swear to God, those are the people that the Quran talks about, the hypocrites. And there are still people today that follow those people. Astaghfirullah. But their mission, the upholders of falsehood, the enemies of Islam did not only assault and martyr the Ahlul Bayt alone, but their mission was and is, that's interesting. The wording of this book. Their mission was and is, as in still is, in the present day, to destroy any follower of the true message of Islam, as in followers of Ahlul Bayt. Don't we know it, huh? Don't we know it? In present day, those who follow the true representatives of Islam, as the Prophet declared at Mubahilah, are labeled as dissenters by extremists. On this basis, many Shia have been harassed, persecuted, and killed by those who denied and ignored not only the Ayah al-Mubahilah and Ayah al-Tathir, but also many such verses of the Quran and clear traditions of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. The followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam have been suffering death and destruction on account of their adherence to the true path at the hands of the enemies of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, those who outwardly say they love him and his holy household. However, they never gave up their faith because they do not long for worldly possessions or fear death. Their main desire is to follow the true message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as was sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, given to the Prophet, peace be upon him, and represented by the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. And there you have it. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you'll join me again tomorrow, and I'll read you some more of this quite eye-opening book, inshallah, which is Shi'ism from Quran. So have a beautiful night, everyone, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Ma salama. Good night.